Welcome to Lorbeck Luxury Cars. I'm Sreko Lorbeck.
And I'm Harry Walker.
And for this week's Friday drive, we're going to get Harry to go for a walk through the showroom and pick out the car of his choice that he wants to do the Friday drive in today. So Harry, it's up to you. You pick the car you want to drive and have some fun with, and we'll see you at the end of the drive.
Perfect, let's take a look.
Okay.
Well, you know, I've always wanted to drive a luxury house on wheels, the new G Wagon. Okay, so it's the infamous Mercedes-Benz G63, commonly known as the G Wagon, which over the last few decades has become the ultimate status symbol for the uber rich. We're in the G Wagon now, ready to go for a drive. Really got to slam the doors, otherwise they won't shut properly. And that's a trait of a vehicle that was built and designed in 1979, when it was initially introduced as a military vehicle. Since then, the formula of the G Wagon hasn't really changed at all. It still feels like a military vehicle, but now it's just draped in leather. It received its first facelift in the early 90s, and for 3 decades up until 2018, Mercedes did not touch this car whatsoever. So in 2018, Mercedes updated things such as the front grille, which was upgraded to the Panamericana grille, which you'll find on other models such as the AMG GT and the GT race cars. New LED surrounds around the lights, and things such as the mirrors and the wheels, all just updated to keep this old thing looking like it belongs, like it was built today. As they softened out all the curves and edges around the car just to bring this classic look into the modern era. Now, for such a big, heavy car with the aerodynamics of a brick, it certainly still does go. When Mercedes updated this car as well, the biggest change was to the interior. Super comfy. These seats have massaging function, heated and ventilated. There's not really a more commanding driving position out there. Like, you really just feel like you can drive over anyone else that's in your way. Now, if I look down at my center console here, I've got these 3 buttons that I can guarantee will never ever be pushed in their life. We've got a locking diff at the front, center and rear for extreme off-roading, which is what this car is built for. But I think we all know that there is not a day in this car's life that it will see off-roading, other than a curb here and there that the wife may hit coming back from lunch. It is really nice to know that if you wanted to, you could take it off-road. The road we're on now, very bumpy, and you can just tell that the suspension really just soaks it up, and it just makes stuff like this in the city look way too easy. All in all, these are just really cool cars, and there isn't a single person that doesn't sort of just stop to look at you on the road, and it almost just commands the attention. The only other things that could really come close to this is Bentley Bentayga or Rolls-Royce Cullinan, but those don't have the same pedigree as this, because this is where it all started.
Well, I certainly hope that you've enjoyed that drive in Harry's choice, which is the G63 wagon. And if you like what you saw, please come and down and buy from Lorbeck Luxury Cars today. And as always, we'll see you next week.